This is what he gets, y'all. This is exactly what he gets. Rada Jackson. He deserves to get locked up. I don't know how long he's going to be in there for, but he deserves to get some jail time. Because I don't know what possessed him to go into a ring and be a wrestler and causing the guy's life. Like the guy was beaten down with brutal punches on Raja. Like not on Raja, but Raja was beating the guy down as he was knocked out unconscious. And I don't know how that other wrestler is doing, but he is recovering in the hospital from his injuries, which that's good. But Raja Jackson, like I would expect more for him to do this differently. Like if he was trying to make a name for himself, there could have been different ways he would have did this instead of just going there and just not only that, but what started all of this is that him and Sky Gold Stu ended up like throwing like a cup drink at him at Raja, and then all of a sudden that's when all that even started from the beginning. Because I didn't really like see the entire clip of like the entire video of like what happened, but I saw like a bit of clips on YouTube, so I saw a bit like what happened, and I just saw a clip of him going inside the ring and then beating down the wrestler, and that's like all I could find on YouTube with this particular incident that just happened just about a month ago. So yeah, we're gonna get into this article from TMZ, and yeah, he deserves to get locked up because I don't know what the hell he was thinking. So it says here, Raza Jackson arrested for wrestling attack. TMZ Sports has learned that Raza Jackson was booked on a felony charge of battery with a serious body injury. He is already bond out of a jail, officials tells us. Raza Jackson, the son of UFC legend Quentin Rampage Jackson, was arrested on Thursday for the brutally beating down a wrestler at an event late last month. TMZ has learned that the 25-year-old was taken into custody earlier in the morning and was booked on a felony charge. Joe record shows he is currently still behind bars, has been held on a $50,000 bond. Damn. Okay, so the rest of course stems from the ugly incident at Knox Pro Wrestling event in LA where Raja slammed Skyzo Stu, known as AKA Stuart Smith. I don't know if I'm saying this first name right, but to the mat, and that then plumbing him with nearly two dozen punches as he was unconscious. Oh man. Mercilessly, after 11 seconds, repeat blows, older wrestler stepped in and pulled Raja off of Smith. The wrestler who got into a spat with Raja just before the event spent several days in the hospital with numerous injuries, including a fractured maxilla bone. Thankfully, he has since been released and he's recovering at home. So Rampage Jackson says this on his Twitter. I'm actually going to play this. So this is what he says. Let me go back to the beginning. Y'all probably not going to see the video, but y'all can hear the article about the whole incident. So I'm going to play it.
Some people said it was attempted murder and things like that. That's not what I'm on.
It wasn't attempted murder because he was trying to kill the guy.
How do you know?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was trying to kill him. Like, the dude is not a wrestler. He is an MMA fighter who just did something that was so stupid to just get some fucking clicks and views. All because, for what? Just to get some attention on social media. Well, I'm going to talk about that in the end. I'm going to talk about all that in the end. Let's continue the video.
Roger wasn't trying to kill him. He wasn't trying to kill it. He wasn't trying to kill the guy. Roger probably didn't even know how bad he hurt the guy.
He didn't.
The problem is everything got blown out of proportion, and people thought that Roger snuck into the fucking ring and did that. That's what the problem is. Like, at this point, Roger was in the ass as a pro wrestler, but he ain't no fucking pro wrestler. The promoter had no reason to put my son in that fucking ring, but it was no attempted fucking ring.
Matter of fact, I don't even know why he was there at all. I honestly do not know why he was even there when all of that even happened. Like, he really could have really killed him. And he didn't even really, was concerned if he was even okay that he was, being so, aggressive and being so ruthless on the guy that you could have potentially killed him right in, the middle of the ring. And, the dumbest thing is, you did all of this just to get damn clicks and views, just to get media attention. That's not how you do it, man. That's not how you do it. And the fact that, I don't even know if Rampage was there with his son or what, but somebody was filming him. Somebody was filming Raja when he slid into the ring and started beating the dude up. I don't even know who was that recording. I don't know if it's Rampage or that it was somebody else that Raja brought with him. Just to do this whole little fucking fame art that he was trying to put on for everybody. I don't know who it was that was recording next to him, but this dude, I really did not understand what he was trying to do here. Are you trying to do this just to get fucking a media attention? Because this wasn't it. Because if you're trying to make a name for yourself and actually showing everybody who you really who you really is, then you could have did that. But you did it in a way that you can mess up your opportunity. You did it in a way that you could most likely potentially ruin your career, your MMA career, and you probably not gonna nobody's not even gonna see the difference of you. It's you're just gonna see as a street killer. That's all people's gonna see from him. People's gonna just look at him as the street killer that almost killed a wrestler in the middle of the ring. That's all people is going to be looking at Roger Jackson, is looking at him as a damn street killer. And somebody like that, if I'm being real with you, somebody like this should not even be on the street. And look, I don't know what kind of mental problems he has in life. I honestly do not know. He deserved to get some jail time for what, and think about what he really did. Some counseling, therapy, talk to somebody, man, because I don't know, all of that was what he did there. And all of that was just so uncalled for, and all of that was unexcusable for what he did. So honestly, I'm not gonna feel bad for the guy that just tried to do what he was trying to do just to get fucking social media clout or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna mess up his career, and it's only gonna get worse because now he gotta live with the fact that he did something that he got no reason to be doing. And I did hear something that Knox Pro Wrestling Company is now off the list of the WWE ID program because they're not on the list because of what happened to that incident when Roger Jackson attacked the wrestler. So that's already no more of that. So, and that's something that every wrestler, not just every wrestler, but every wrestling company should just be watching out for something like this that they don't have no idea of what's going to happen here, of what Roger Jackson did. Because I said this before in a previous video I did, because I see so many fans just be jumping over the barricade, and then all of a sudden they will just attack a wrestler because they like or dislike them about them. What are you doing, bro? What are you really doing? Are you here to antagonize somebody because you don't like their personality, or the fact that you just enjoy what they're doing and you just want to be all into the match or whatnot and try and just ruin it? And that kind of ruins the person's match when some fan jumps over the barricade and then they will just screw the match already. But before middle matches, they will mess it up real quick, and that's where security step in. Now, I do want to say, I blame this on security because they know that's their job to make sure that people who buys tickets to go to a wrestling show, they have to make sure that nobody does not jump over the barricade, especially during segments and matches. That's their job, but they failed to do that. And I see that so many times. Bro. It's like you're going to get banned for life. You're going to get banned for life, and you're probably not going to attend to a wrestling show again after what you just did that, like I said, you should never have done in the first place. But I don't get it, bro. He deserved to get some time in jail for what he's done. He needs to go talk to somebody. I don't know what's going on in that mental mind that possessed him to do what he did, but he should have not did that. And honestly, I just don't know why he did it. And he's going to throw his career away. And it's not even going to get worse. I mean, people is already going to be downgrading on him already. I mean, he deserves to get all of this. I mean, he deserves to get what he's getting right now, especially when he's in prison right now. Well, not in prison, but he's in jail. And he's not going to get no bond. So he needs to think about his life and where he's doing to himself right now. Because, like, something like this is a very serious thing that most wrestling companies really needs to take very seriously here. Because if something happens, if somebody gets hurt and another wrestler gets hurt, and then somebody is going to be blaming somebody for this, and somebody's going to be blaming people for that, and it's like, and it all comes down to, like I said, it's the security's fault to make sure that nobody just get past through the guardrails and all that stuff. But at the end of the day here, you got to make sure you keep everybody safe. You keep safe with the wrestlers, and you keep safe with the people that's paying money to come see the show, to make sure that nobody gets hurt at the end of the day. So that's all I got to say, man. But he deserved to get a lot of what's coming from him, man. So, yeah, that's all I got to say there, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts about all this, and follow me on social media down below. I'll be back with another video, y'all. Peace.
My moment to shine, this is my time of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time it's undervalued and no one ever could.